Forget about everything you've ever learned and surrender to possibilities. Escaping velocity, one with eternity, but also infinity. Jump into the flames that straight and awakening in the eyes of divinity. I'm the spoken simile soaked in the symphony. My coping ability for broken stability gets faith with hope and serenity. Eternal moments opening moment to moment and second by second. The frozen components of then decompose in its presence. You'll have everything that you'll ever need, and it's right in front of your face. So quit searching and stop thinking. Just look beyond the skin. When the veil of your vision is thin, you'll become the Messiah that lives from within. You are what you feel for the moment, which is all that is real. This is all that there is, so that's all that we're in, and we're in it together, which is all that we got. And if it isn't beautiful, then we've got nothing. So let's together as one accept the moment for what it is and love it all for what it is. A beautiful day to be free. It's not what you have to offer me, it's who you are to me. I don't want to do, I just want to be. So I dedicate this to the divine mother of essence. I'm honest that now and forever I promise to always honor your presence. Cause in the beginning there was no beginning. Nothing is everything and everything's nothing. We fell from the center of everything, but everywhere was an illusion that came from nowhere, so it never was anything. Time doesn't exist. Time doesn't exist. In the beginning there was no beginning. Nothing is everything and everything's nothing. We fell from the center of everything, but everywhere was an illusion that came from nowhere, so it never was anything. Time doesn't exist. In the place where I've always lived, in my heart where I'm constantly fighting. I'm here but I'm not really here, I'm writing but I'm not really writing. I'm with a soul that I've never seen but I've always known, what I've never touched but I've always tasted. With faith I want to take it and make it all sacred. With the beautiful kingdom of everything that I am, I stand next to the family that is the grounds, trees and the waters. My mother, my father, my sister, my brother, my friends and my lovers, uncles and cousins, aunts, nieces and nephews, the sons and the daughters of earth. I will always honor you with respect as my equal, because it helps me cope and reflects my love for other people, and it gives me hope, which to me is the only thing that will ever be true. Communicating with myself through your voice while I view who I am in the reflection of you. While we talk on the same ground while we walk as two. In this dance within a dance of time, I want to dive into the depths of your glance within a glance of mine. On a separate trip to the same place for the same reasons, because we're the missing members of what is and always was. If we're 1,000 miles apart, you're still with me but in my heart. If I never see you again, Donnie Mega will always be my friend. We're one and the same. When I stare into your eyes and see my soul, I chase shadows and rain. In the beginning there was no beginning. Nothing is everything and everything's nothing. We fell from the center of everything, but everywhere was an illusion that came from nowhere, so it never was anything. Time doesn't exist. Time doesn't exist. In the beginning there was no beginning. Nothing is everything and everything's nothing. We fell from the center of everything, but everywhere was an illusion that came from nowhere, so it never was anything. Time doesn't exist. I'm a part of it all, and I'm one with the world, but without myself, because I myself am without a world. When I speak of a message that isn't my own, this is more than what I am, and this is less than what I'm not. If a mind is separate from many things without coexisting with anything, it means what everybody's thinking comes from the sum total of everything. In a world that is false and where nothing is true, then it's empty with fullness and everything's possible. In a time that never existed, the future was happening now, traveling forwards, unraveling backwards, arriving in a state of leaving in a chain of unbreakable circles in motion. I'm its trace from its place of eternal emotion. Consciousness equals love, energy, truth, light, wisdom, life, and purity. From birth, childhood, growth, and maturity to age and death. Everything you've ever seen and done and what it means with every breath. From planets, moons, colors, and suns, to the wind and the clouds and the streams and the fading daylight of your life. When you die, a part of all things, like 1,000 dreams into one. Every second connecting, collectively falling together with billions of pictures in a single exhibit. I want to break from its limits, constantly witnessing, consciously living, reflectively giving the minutes. In the beginning there was no beginning. Nothing is everything and everything's nothing. We fell from the center of everything, but everywhere was an illusion that came from nowhere, so it never was anything. Time doesn't exist. In the beginning there was no beginning. Nothing is everything and everything's nothing. We fell from the center of everything, but everywhere was an illusion that came from nowhere, so it never was anything. Time doesn't exist. Time doesn't exist.